You can actually kind of give a little, because we got Armand coming on. Just tell us a little bit of your view of what happened here today. You know, it's very fortunate that Scott and his partner Robinson got to come here for the first time. Tell us what that was like, Scott, if you would.
Yeah, I'd be happy to, George. And today, you know, that's one of the reasons we came out. We've been burned a couple of times this past year. 2017 was a learning experience. We had some companies that definitely didn't care about the people. They really were concerned about themselves, and they took money. They didn't do things according to U.S. law. Their companies either A, went out of business, or B, they got kicked out of the country, or they closed down because of not following U.S. regulations and guidelines. So, you know, Brent and myself decided that we still wanted to stay active in the cryptocurrency world. We wanted to find a company that was based in the U.S. We wanted to find a company that had a product. And we want to find a company that literally was, had solid ground here. They were licensed. They were registered. So when we heard about Vista, and we said, we want to fly to California, and we want to go out and see these people face to face. I want to put a face and a phone number, at least to somebody out here that says, I represent this company as ownership or CEO. So by flying out, like we said on our last calls, like we were just being messengers. We wanted it for ourselves. And we wanted to share what we were able to see and hear with our own eyes. And it really is pretty powerful, because when we got up here, we got a chance to see an office building that blew our mind. It was exactly like we were told. I mean, there were big computer screens in there. There were mining machines in there. We had a cool rooftop view to go up top and take a little small break for a few minutes. Man, AstroTurf on the top of the roof, and umbrellas and tables. Real owners, real people. A real company, real phone numbers. And when you get that, then all of a sudden you go, wow, you know what? We maybe got a good learning experience this past year for a reason, because now we know what to look for. Now we know what kind of questions to ask. And it really is cool to see people that have big hearts, that are already financially set. They don't even have to do this. I mean, you guys, when you find somebody that's financially set and they didn't have to work the rest of their life, and they're only in their 40s, and all of a sudden he's putting this company together because he says, you know what, I love doing what I'm doing, and I like to help other people. So it's cool, George, that we got a chance to meet somebody like that, see them. And you're talking about down in the South, we say that gives you a good warm fuzzy feeling. We got a good warm fuzzy feeling today, being around Armand, being around Lewis, and the entire group of people that are behind the scenes of this. That luckily for us, we've got one more day. So tomorrow we get to do the same thing one more time and go hang out with these guys and really get to build our relationship and continue to build this business.
You know, Scott, that's well said. And for everybody on the phone, Armand is just been a phenomenal CEO, and I'm hoping he's going to be on here. But what's important is that, to build a large company this sort in the field of cryptocurrency, you've got to surround yourself with really, really talented people. And I can say all the staff here is extremely talented, very knowledgeable. It's okay. It's important to be a nice person. It's important to have ethics. It's important to have your eye on really want to help people and give them a foundation that they can trust in. But it's equally important that they're great business people, because at the end of the day, we have to make money from the sale of goods and services that are really demanded out there, so we don't have to be salespeople. We want something that people are looking for. We want something that's easy to introduce to people, and that is what Armand's done, and it has to really revolve around this mini miner he's going to talk a little bit about. So before I bring Brent on, Armand, are you there?
Hey, George, I'm here.
Armand, you started 5
Can
and
you hear me?
8 to 8. Yeah, we can hear you fine.
All right.
Yep. So, Armand, tell us a little about, this is an update call. We got a lot of people on here across the United States, some in other countries. And I know we're weird as death, people coming in and out every day, but we really appreciate you so much leading this company. Tell us a little bit about the latest updates you come up with and what you're seeing on the horizon for Vista.
Well, first of all, let me say welcome everybody to this call. I really appreciate all of you guys coming back on this call. Same time, same place, same station every night, 5 days a week. Although yesterday I wasn't on the call I was on the call and I was listening and I was hearing in on some of the great talkers, some of the great leaders giving a talk about the opportunity, about the incredible movement, about the people, about how we're going to really change the world. So super excited that we met a couple of those two leaders who flew in today to be with us here at the corporate office in Glendale, California. We've been an open door, everybody, from day one. Transparency from the start is our motto. It's what we believe in, and we're going to be transparent from the start. We've had people, even on the net, say things that are not true about us, and we've confronted those people. We've told them, we're transparent. This is who we are. This is our phone number. Here's our address. Why don't you come and visit us? And we're not what you say we are. And they can't believe that, for the first time ever, that there's nobody in this space, or there's an executive or a CEO or a co-founder that fights back and says, no, we are the real thing. And if you don't think so, you're wrong. Why don't you come in and why don't you see it with your eyes? And Branson Scott flew in today. We showed them everything. We showed them the tradings. We showed them the kind of success we're having as a company, for the company, trading and making money as an entity. Of course, we're going to be regulated in this new year. We're going to follow the laws of the land. We're going to do everything by the book. We're not going to be, off the grid as far as the government is concerned. We support our government. We love America. We love the United States government. They do what they do to protect the people, and we will do what they ask us to do, and that is to be in compliance. And we will be the first example. We're so disappointed with what we had happen yesterday, and I want to share with you some updates with what's happening in the market. But what I like a lot about these calls is this. You got people like George. You got other leaders like Mike Hagan, and you have our chairman, Mr. Paul Morris. These guys are all professionals. They're 40, 50, 60 years old. These people have been in the market. There's no hype on these calls. And when somebody calls into one of our Monday night update or Tuesday night update or company call, opportunity call every night, same station, same time, there's no hype. It's real business. It's real conversations. And I like that, and you'll never see us hype anything, blow it out of proportion. It's how real business is done. So we're attracting a lot of professionals. We're attracting a lot of mature professionals to Vista because we're not like the other companies. We don't have this culture that they had. It's not about blowing up and then imploding. It's about building a real business that's sustainable, long-term, and becoming a Microsoft, I hope. Becoming a big technology company, I hope, one day. So welcome to the call, and welcome to a professional company run by professional people, executives, and leadership all around the world. I see people here in Florida logging in. I see people here from North Carolina, Texas, from outside of the country that keep coming in. The ticker keeps going up every second we're talking. But with that, let me just share a couple of updates for all of you. I'm really excited to say that tomorrow evening, same station, same time, we're going to bring the developer of the mini miner back onto the call. So if you have any new people that you want them to hear in on this Bitcoin mining machine, well, it's not a Bitcoin mining machine. It mines 40 different what we call altcoins, alternative coins. So every coin that's not a Bitcoin is considered an alternative coin. Bring him up back onto the line tomorrow and to talk to you guys. He's not a salesman. He's not an executive. He's not a businessman. He's an inventor. He's a scientist. Mr. Raj will be on our call tomorrow night, and, he'll be probably our keynote speaker. So if I were you guys, I'd get back on the phones tomorrow, text message everybody, get them on the line so they can hear from Raj. I think this is going to be a call that's going to be really full and packed. But let me give you guys a little update on what's going on. So we have two things going on. We have market conditions and market situation, and then what's going on here at Vista. I'm really proud to announce that Vista has resumed the daily benefits, the hash power benefits that started on Monday. Those of you who are not getting your hash power benefits, that's because we maybe don't have your wallet address, maybe it was never, it didn't go in on time. Don't worry. In about 72 hours, and this is something I want to kind of under-promise and over-deliver on. So we're going to tell everybody that by Monday, we're going to go live with our back office. So this is a little update from our programmers. Super exciting news. By Monday, we want to under-promise and over-deliver on this. We're going to go live, and our binary is going to go active. And all you people that didn't have your wallet addresses, you'll be able to go and put it in on your own and request your payments for your hash power, your benefits for your hash power on your own. And you'll have total control of that. We won't miss anybody. But until then, we're doing it manually. So if we're missing anybody, don't worry, you're going to be included. It's a few days away. So we're excited to announce that. Also, you guys saw what happened in the market. If you're all wondering what happened to Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin took a little dive overnight last night. When I woke up, we get so tired at nights we can't stay up to follow the whole market. But we saw Bitcoin go down in the 8,000s. Well, here's what's going on, friends. You guys have heard the news in Korea with the government cracking down on some of these exchanges. Some of those exchanges got closed or raided or audited. I think some of them are back up again. I'm not sure what the situation, but the big news is China has, as of yesterday, permanently banned mining. Okay, so institutional miners or mining is no longer allowed in China. They've raided their warehouses or stopped those activities. And it's become illegal now to mine in China. And so this morning I was on the phone with our developer, Rod, because, he's the guy who follows up on, the technical parts of this business and knows the market conditions and has all the insights. And he said, Armand, do you know why that happened? I said, well, no. What's going on, Rod? She said, did you know that the reason why the Chinese government banned mining in China is because for this one reason? I said, what? He said, because it's environmentally, socially not good. It's not green. It's not environmentally, friendly. It's not environmentally responsible. That's the word. Thank you, George. Thank you. It's not environmentally responsible. And if you guys were on the call on Sunday night when Raj came on and spoke, that is exactly what he said about the mini miner. And he said the opposite. He said, for the first time ever, we have created a little mining device for the home that is environmentally responsible. It consumes little energy, doesn't make any noise, and it is environmentally responsible. So to run one of these big operations, to run one of these big mining operations in China, you literally need to have solar power and wind power doesn't help. You literally need to, well, that's a little exaggeration, but just to give you an idea of how much power is needed, it's like you have to have a nuclear power plant right next to your facility to power these machines. That's an exaggeration, but that's the kind of energy consumption these machines take when they're mined, or they're mining these bitcoins in China. So the government actually had enough of it, I guess, and banned it. And here we are, and I'm listening to Raj this morning, and I'm thinking, Raj, our product just became hotter. Our mini miner that is green and environmentally responsible just became hotter. It just became a hotter product. It just became better because I said, that's that's what you said on Sunday night. And wow, that was music in my ears, because part of our movement, folks, is to decentralize mining, and it's to take mining to the hands of the people and empower the people with mining. And these elite miners, most of them in China, have centralized the mining activity. And not only that, they've become environmentally irresponsible. Well, the mini miner is going to decentralize and make it environmentally responsible. Total opposite direction. Our mini miner, friends, and we are the first ones in the world to take it to market. All of you on this call, I'm so excited about this. All of you are first to take it to the market. And I was mentioning this earlier in the 6 o'clock call today, that imagine if we had the first iPhone and the Apple company told us, hey guys, hey team here at Vista, I want you and your team to take the iPhone to the market. We won't do it, you guys do it. Wouldn't that be amazing? Because it's a product, the iPhone is a product, or it was even more in the past, that everybody wanted. And we were the exclusive, and we were the exclusive on this, and we're the first ones who can take it, the only ones who can take it. Now, I'm not saying our mini miner is an Apple iPhone, but it's pretty darn good, it's a pretty darn good product. And think about it. We are the only people who can take it to market. And that is so powerful, guys. This is what we have with the Vista mini miner technology that's patent pending, exclusive for Vista and at Vista. And tomorrow you're going to hear from the developer, Raj. I get everybody on the call. He is so amazing when he talks, people just kind of are wowed, So with that said, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on. We're going to go live very soon. Get ready, people. Get ready, leaders around the world. You guys are going to do incredible things here at Vista. Tomorrow I'll go pick up 10 mini miners from Raj to start strategically handing them out to your leaders. So you might have somebody in your upline leadership that are going to be first to get the mini miners. And I know everybody wants one, but they'll be first to get it, and they'll plug it in and just be amazed and be wowed with this thing. And then we'll have the 500 batch come out very soon to distribute them to the first 500 people. If you fall into that, that's really going to be up to you as we go live for you to place an order. And then we'll have the next batch getting it, kind of like the iPhone, the first people get it, the first 10 people get it, and then, the other exclusive people get it, and then the other rest of the exclusive people get it. Well, you're part of that exclusive first, and you're going to even take that to the market, which is super amazing. We're so excited here at Vista. We're working really hard. The team in Florida and Paul Morris and his team, and the $6 million software genealogy software that we have that's out of this world is about to go live. World class, guys. This is a world-class operation, billion-dollar opportunity, a billion-dollar product, and potentially a billion-dollar movement. I'm so excited to serve as a co-founder, and I'm privileged to serve as your current and existing CEO, and more than a CEO, but a co-founder, where we can protect the vision and the mission of Vista and protect the people who take this product first to the market, and that's all of you. So George, I'm going to go ahead and give this back to you. I have Luis Amaya here, one of the co-founders. Maybe he can say a few words and talk a little bit about a few things. Maybe he'll touch a little bit on the mission and vision. Maybe he'll touch a little bit on the comp plan, maybe something else. But just a few minutes to say hi to everybody. We're so proud of everybody that's here. Thank you for being at Vista. We're not going to let you down. We worked really hard for 1 year, everybody, to be here. And now we're ready to give you this amazing vehicle, an opportunity, and say, guys, let's run hard for 3 months, take our company ICO, which is another word in the crypto space or the Bitcoin world for IPO, and let's make for everybody a great day, a great year. In 2018 will be the best year of our lives. Back to you, George.
Well, let's take it right over to Louis real quick. And Louis, you do know I've been standing out the door for a week here waiting for this mini miner. So I make a little note of that while we're on the stage here. Louis, just tell us a little bit from your perspective how exciting this is and what you see for the mini miner, whatever they should do tomorrow night, and why they should tune in.
Great. Can you hear me?
Can hear you fine.
Great. Well, thank you so much for having me on the call. Let me tell you, one of the things that has not let me sleep in the last couple of weeks is when I heard that the comp plan is so rich that they got it going on a patent pending style. That right there, guys, it meant a lot. And now I've seen the details of it. 10 levels deep matching checks. Who does that? Vista does that. We're talking about this mini miner. I'm not going to go too much into the comp plan because I want to make sure that we send everything in the specifics in very good detail. But let me go to the mini miner. Like you just heard from Armand, we just went green. Go green with Vista. Talking about sometimes life, sometimes the guy up there just opens up the gates, or just tears down the gates when you're doing right, when you're treating people right. 2 years ago we sat down and we wanted to take mining everywhere. We didn't want to just be like the other companies, just buy 5,000 machines and just keep all the benefits and just give pennies or little peanuts to the rest of the people who work hard for their money. And then Armand said, hey, why don't we just take it to their houses? We're like, that's a good idea. And then all of a sudden we came over and we met Raj, a genius, an inventor. And he put this down together. And I'll tell you, everybody from around the world is flying in, is calling us, and we're just super excited. We knew this was going to happen. Why? Because all of last year we paid, we showed up, we said we were the owners. And now, today, we've had some great leaders from around the country come on over and really see that this is real. We've shown a lot of stuff that people and other companies didn't, or they ran. So my vision for this year is to get to at least 1 million wallets, 1 million individuals that are getting the benefits of hash power. We are so compliant. It's just amazing of what's coming up this year. And yes, the website, no doubt. It is amazing. Another thing, I don't know if Armin hit this, but I'll hit a little bit. In Mexico, we've been approved city, state, and federal to go ahead and do crypto business in the exchange. Meaning somebody can go, there's a lot of 7-Elevens in the United States. In Japan, there's even more 7-Elevens. But in Mexico, there's the same stores, not 7-Eleven, it's called OXXO. Anybody in Mexico can go in there and with pesos, fiat, pay for a Bitcoin, pay for any cryptocurrency and go ahead and open up a Vista account. That is huge, and we're just so proud of the individuals that helped us in Mexico to get there. So if you're talking about compliance, if you're talking about being transparent from the start, you're talking about Vista. So with that being said, George, thank you so much for allowing me to be in this call, and God bless you guys. Take care. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Louis. What's interesting? Hey, Brent, are you there? I'm sorry, Brent. Hey, James, are you there by any chance? Brent, are you there?
Yes.
Hey, Brent, what I love about this is Brent said, George, make sure you make this call about 10 minutes. Just hit the highlights, and we're out of here. So we're about at 11 minutes now, Brent. So, Brent, why don't you put it in perspective here? I know people have been on the call. Nobody's left. This is riveting because this is life-changing. This is just not another call. This really is, to me, is a revolution. It's an invention. It's a piece of technology nobody else has, and it's in a field that that we can bring in the crypto space legally in the MLM world. So tell us your perspective of being here, what you see here, and as my upline leader, tell us why we should get going on this as quickly as possible.
Well, yeah, thanks a lot, George, for having us. And I tell you what, being out here in Glendale today, it just gave me just a great feeling about what's going to happen over here. But I just want to hit real quick on people a little bit doom and gloom about Bitcoin. You got to think about where you were a year ago, where Bitcoin was 1 year ago, was sitting about $1,100, and it's almost at $12,000 today. 1 year ago, it's not about what the price of Bitcoin is, about buying and selling. That's not what we're doing. Our goal is to earn, not buy and sell. Well, I don't care if Bitcoin's $3,000 or $30,000. Our goal is to help every person on the planet Earth is earn as much Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero, whatever it is. It's not about selling this. It's about getting it, earning it, and holding it. So we're excited because now we found a company. We were let down by some companies in 2017 that we thought we had found the right companies, but they let us down. Right here, this is why we're here in Glendale right now, because they have a product that's going to we'll be the first ones to market it. The mini mining machine, there's never been one like it. They have the people behind the business over here that we got to see today with our friends, you, and it's just incredible total package with the people, the product, and the pay plan over here. And that's why we're excited, because now we have a company that we can jump in with both feet, and now we can show people how to come into this company over here and earn it. It's not about earn it and selling it or buying and selling it. It's about earn it and keeping it. This is a company right here, guys, that now gives us the avenue with this mini mining machine is going to just explode this company into another level that we've never seen in the past. And that's why Scott and myself are excited, because 1 year ago, when Bitcoin was setting about $1,100 to $1,200, we listened to all the experts. By the end of 2017, it might hit between $5,000 and $7,000. Well, guess what? In 2017, it hit almost $20,000, which it wasn't supposed to. So where we're at right now is way ahead of the ballgame. So what we got to know, and everybody's got to get excited about right here with Vista Network, is now we have a company that's going to do the right thing for the people, and that's what Armand and his partners are doing. It's about the people, and that's where we're so excited, because you don't hardly ever find a company like that. In 2017 was an educational year for all of us, and I mean it was an educational year, but we learned a lot, and now we have found a company right here that is going to do the right thing for all of us. Back to you, George.
Hey, thank you, Brandon. Before I close, I always have my partner, Mr. James Wiggins, on. James, are you there? Because he's always working, always helping people. His mission has always been to do this. And I need to shout out my good friend Kevin as well. I know he's not unmuted, but just amazing people in this group that work together, have been together for a long time building companies. And I didn't know if James is unmuted. James, are you there?
I am, Mr. Hoagland.
Thank you, James. Well, wanted to get you on because you were here again today also, and really had a chance to look at Scott Brent and, more importantly, the mini miner and the mining, its capabilities. What did you think about what you saw here, and what can you relate to the people online since they're not here?
I'm going to be very short. Get ready. Get ready. I mean, it's one thing to hear about it. It's one thing to kind of see it, but when you actually see it, and you actually see what's going on and how the trading. I mean, that's another thing. Just some of the things we saw today in the trading. So when people are thinking it's a decline, if you connect it to the right people that know how to trade, it's just really an incline. And this market and where we're headed with this company is just unreal, and I'm just excited. And I think all I can say is just get ready. Don't sleep. If you're in the system, we still have the ability for the free signups. I think tonight everybody needs to get 10 people. Just let them know we're going. So that's all I got to say, George. And thank you. And for your leadership and just who you are as a leader and as just a person that cares about everybody. And of course, our owners and our uplines and actually our sidelines and everybody are here. We appreciate you, and we're all here for the long run. Let's go Vista.
Great. Well, thank you, everybody. Scott, thank you so much. Brent, Armand, our CEO, and Louis, the CEO, thank you so much for a great call. We'll be on. Don't forget, tomorrow night's going to be in Venture Raj. You have to get people on that call. It's going to get packed out. Get on it. We are marking down day by day before we open. It's coming before you know it, so get people in and join us here at Vista for what could be the biggest ride of your life. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night, same time, same station. Good night.